Hi everybody and welcome back to the Upside Down. I got to see Abigail in the 4DX movie theater experience, and I'm here to tell you if it's worth it in the 4DX format. Stay tuned to the end of this video for whether I recommend this film or not in the 4DX format. Before I get started, please make me your 4DX guy by subscribing to my YouTube channel, liking this video, and hitting that notification bell so you don't miss any 4DX content coming from me. Abigail was a movie I was so looking forward to, 4DX or not. I thought it looked like such a fun time. I was also intrigued to see it in 4DX because horror movies are hit and miss whether they come to 4DX or not. This one definitely looked like it could be worthy, so I was looking forward to checking it out in 4DX. I actually saw it twice. I saw it standard Thursday night because I was just so excited for it and I had the time and I was like, I'll just go see it. And I couldn't make the 4DX showtime, and then the next night I went to see it in 4DX. In general, then I really liked the movie. I had a lot of fun with it. I almost would say I love it. I'm gonna start with the jump scares. There's a few jump scares that got me. I knew about them from the previous night, but 4DX added to the experience. It immersed you into this film. The seats would jolt with that. You would have the puffs of air at your ears and neck. You would have massagers in your back, stuff at your ankles even, and that really elevated the jump scare on screen. So you saw, heard, and felt the jump scare. I thought it was very effective here. So the seats really add to that. I really enjoyed that aspect of it. And then of course you got to get to the ballet. There's choreographed dances, there's choreographed kills, choreographed fights that are really fun in this format. The seats are moving along with them. You feel like you're getting thrown around, hit, landing against something, falling on the ground, all of that stuff. I thought that was done very well. The air really went along with that, especially in horror movies. The air really immerses you into the eerie atmosphere of the scene. There was breezes, like even inside sometimes, just to give you that chilling feeling. The lights flash a few times throughout the film. That was used very well. I didn't notice it that many times. There's definitely a few sequences where they go along with the camera angles and the camera movements and the shots. The seats were kind of moving with the camera. There was no fog in this 4DX experience, at least in my auditorium. There weren't really any scenes where they could have used fog anyway, I don't think. But usually fog can add to that horror atmosphere as well, make it really kind of extra spooky and eerie. And then there was no uses of water, at least in my auditorium. I feel like there should have been uses of water. If there was water in your auditorium, please let me know down in the comment section, because there's a few scenes, like there's a blood cannon behind the scenes. They call it the blood cannon, and just blood explosions, vomiting blood, and blood splatter everywhere. I feel like they 100% could have and should have used water in those sequences. And like I said, I don't know if it's just my auditorium that didn't. They definitely could have added to and elevated those scenes. It made you feel like you're getting covered in blood just like the characters on screen, especially when the 4DX experience uses water for something that isn't water on the screen. Blood, vomit, snot. It's gross, but you get a reaction out of the audience, and I think that that could have been really fun with all the blood splatter and the blood explosions here. Part of it's in the trailer, but there's a pool that someone lands in and there was no water use there. I feel like there definitely could have been. It definitely would have added to this experience and made me like it more. I did have fun as it is. The third act especially is just a lot of seat movements. This is definitely more of a tamer 4DX experience. It's a better 4DX experience than Civil War. If you're a first timer and you're nervous about seeing a movie in 4DX, check this one out. If you're into horror, it's very violent and gory and bloody, but if you're into all of that and you want to try a 4DX experience, I think this is a movie to do it, because it is a tamer experience than something like Godzilla x Kong, a superhero movie, Doom Part 2. Those are definitely more intense than something like this. I would say I'd lightly recommend Abigail in the 4DX movie theater experience, but I 100% recommend it in theaters, especially if you want films like this to be made, if you like films like this, if you want to support Radio Silence and this cast and crew. Definitely go see this in theaters. It's a fun 4DX experience. It would be fun like to go with a bunch of friends who love horror movies and just experience this immersive format. Like, especially if you have unlimited, it's $7. I think that that's worth it. And it's not that the regular ticket isn't, but it's just a light recommend. It's not the best 4DX experience I've ever been to, but it's far from the worst 4DX experience I've been to. It's a good deal better than Civil War in 4DX. I love both movies, but it's a good deal better than that. I will say in April, I wasn't blown away by either of the 4DX experiences. Have you seen Abigail in 4DX? Do you plan to? Let me know down in the comment section what you thought of the experience and what you thought of the film as a whole. And again, let me know if you did have water in your auditorium, because I think that that definitely could have added to this experience. If you've liked what you've seen here and you want to see some more content from me, please click around here to see some other content from me. Please like this video, comment on this video, share this video with the movie fans in your life. Hit that notification bell, subscribe, make me your 4DX guy, and come to the Upside Down.